Well, this is probably one of the most important love feed videos that I do. So far, I have 12 new subscribers, and they keep going up pretty fast. And I don't want to stop doing this, although I'm under heavy fire from this one group that is definitely after harassing me for apparently having a point of view. And some of the horror stories I've heard from other people that have been his target, they've been forced to delete their channel. So I don't know where these new people are coming from. They could be part of his group that are just trying to troll me. I don't know. They may be people that just want to see what I've got to say. I'm also going to use this, since I will never get rid of this guy now, apparently, unless I delete my channel. So, and I'm not about to back down. I'm going to bring this up, as a focus of conversation regarding abuse, and, what is the social way we can stop abuse? How can we come up with ways of how do we actually deal with this? How do we actually put an end to this? Because I know by me talking about it is offensive to him. It's fueling his fire, no doubt. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to be submissive. I'm not going to not have a voice. I'm not going to not have an opinion. And I'm not going to be scared of going to other people's channels thinking that this is what's going to happen every time if you happen to disagree with people. So I think that this is a valuable conversation. It's a valuable opportunity for us to sort of learn more about the human condition. Do we sit back and watch abuse? Obviously, there's a cause that this guy is this angry. I know I'm the target of his anger. And we're not really seeing the influence that it has on other people to join in on his anger and direct that anger towards one person. The energy is outstanding. I will survive, though, because I had lots of practice from a very abusive ex. So, this is just YouTube. It's just words. They definitely don't affect me, other than from the perspective that this is what's going on in our societies, is abusers don't even know that they're abusers. They don't even see that they're doing anything wrong, and they don't see that words actually do a lot of harm to their victims. I mean, I'm tougher only because I've had so much experience with this, and it won't affect me anymore. But to other people that are out there, this is devastating. Bullies in schools, kids are getting, wanting to kill themselves because of this. So it's an important issue that I'm going to be having, it seems like, until this guy wants to either have a peaceful conversation, come to a peace table and resolve some of these issues, which I've tried to have a peaceful conversation. I've tried reasoning. I am definitely stumped as to how do you communicate with your abuser and get them to actually realize what you're doing is really wrong. It's wrong on society. It's wrong towards the people you do it. And it's wrong in the lessons you're teaching children, because there are children on YouTube watching this behavior and no doubt participating and learning that this is the way you get along in life. And I think it's wrong. So, to new subscribers, what I do is, what I'm encouraging is, the whole channel is about stimulating conversations and dealing with some of the tough issues. And yeah, my point of view is definitely going to be different than anybody else, which is probably what offended him the most, is I said something that he disagreed with. And I try hard to keep my perspectives on my channel, but this particular time I joined, he was into human rights and kind of wanted to get involved, in a conversation with other people that were interested in human rights. I was bad. I should have kept my opinions to myself, but live and learn. In the meantime, what I'm doing is some of these challenging conversations um, can only be had if you come from, a peaceful, calm state of being, and without the name calling. Can we have a conversation without name calling, without making a person feel bad, and to encourage that from everybody that's on the channel and anybody that's coming in, I'm sort of introducing this idea of giving these love seeds, a welcome message on these new subscribers that just welcomes them to the channel, and making them feel like we're waiting for them to participate in the conversation. So that's the purpose of these love seeds. It's something you do for yourself, because it does put you in a state of, sit back and just welcome somebody else and show a little bit of love towards somebody else. Because when you do that, again, it's good for yourself, and it helps keep you centered in how you conduct your conversations, and hopefully makes new subscribers come in and feel welcomed, and maybe participate in the conversation peacefully without the name calling. So forgive me, all you new subscribers, if the topic is a little challenging, especially since subscriptions have gone way up due to this conversation. So I'm a little perplexed as to what the motivation is. Is it to escalate the abuse, or is it to participate in the conversation as to how do you solve this problem? So welcome all new subscribers. I will put the channels and their addresses below, and I hope everybody participates. At the same time, because of this much this level of harassment, it is taking up an awful lot of time just to delete some of these abusive comments. I did originally start trying to, I on my channel prefer the conversations that are under the videos. That's where I'll learn my biggest lesson, is by listening to the group. So unlike this guy thinks, I kind of want to keep the channel small, and it's kind of growing, and the level of how much I can even respond to every comment is starting to get limited, which is what I didn't really want to happen. So bear with me if I can't respond to everybody's comments. I'm doing the best I can on this end, because I really do want to hear. I want to be in touch with other people. I don't want to be the mouthpiece. I just want to start the conversation up. And it's almost like it's safer doing it here than other people's channels. Like, I voice my opinion outside of my channel. Big bad mistake. But regardless, it is what it is right now, and let's just use it to the best of our ability, and just use it for a conversation, and see how we can possibly improve relations. Because as a society, I think this is, if we can't get along while we're dealing with global issues, what hope do we have? I sincerely am looking for solutions to create a peaceful conversation, especially with my enemy. Because at the end of the day, he wants the same thing I do. There's no question. I know that he wants a more peaceful world, and I want a peaceful world. And I guess my biggest mistake was asking, what's our opinion on what human rights actually looks like. I'm all bad for saying that one. So welcome all new subscribers. Please, to all of my people that do subscribe, please, this time around, can you really go out of your way and welcome these new subscribers, just because of the sources of where new subscribers are coming from. And hopefully we can encourage a really stimulating conversation. Peace out.